guys, it's Erica here from Big Cat Creative, and today we're talking about the 5 things you must include on a sales page. If you're selling a product, service, event, course, whatever, these elements are going to be the no-brainers that you have to have on your sales page. When you think of sales page, you might envision a long, detailed, scrolling landing page for a high-ticket course, or on the other hand, you might think of a simple product page. The fact is, if you're selling anything online, it has a sales page. In general, the higher priced or more involved your offering is, the more information you're going to need on your sales page, and the more strategy you'll need to involve. But if you're just getting started, make sure to include these 5 easy elements on your sales page. Number 1. What you're selling and the key transformation your product provides. Okay, so this is a bit of a 2-for-1, but it's really important. And I know it seems obvious to include information about what it is you're selling. It's weirdly so obvious that a lot of people completely overlook this one. What is it that you're actually selling? Basic, I know, but very, very important. This is important no matter what you're selling. Products, courses, events, services, whatever. And then the second part of this is, what does your product actually do for your audience? If you're selling a simple physical product, this part may not be as relevant to you, but it still might be. Basically, if you're selling any service, course, or even a product that provides some sort of transformation for your audience, then explain to them what the transformation will be. Are they going to save time? Are they going to learn skills? Are they going to make money? Are they going to impress all of their friends? Are they going to be finally proud of themselves about whatever it is you're selling? Whatever it is that your audience will get from this product, make sure they know it. The combination of what your offer actually is and what it will do for them will speak to exactly what your audience needs, or what they don't need, which we'll get to soon. Number 2, a breakdown of exactly what's included. So what's actually included with their purchase? What are they tangibly getting for their money? In my experience, there are people who will purchase based on minimal information. They see the key transformation, which is what we just talked about before, and that's all they need to hit the buy button. On the other hand, though, there are people who like to know every single detail about what they're getting before they hand over their money. It's good to find a balance to please both of these types of people. Sometimes I see sales pages that have so much about the transformation, but leave me wondering, what do I actually get? What's included in this? Alternatively, some sales pages I see lean too much into the exact details of what's included, but miss the mark on what all of those things are actually going to help me achieve, so the key transformation. So get specific about what's included, as specific as you can without clogging up your page with too much text. List out what your customer will tangibly get. So that's workbook, modules, calls, coaching, tutorials, and then what is included in those. Break it down basically as far as you can until there's nothing left to break down anymore. I also find that the more specific you get on the sales page about what's included, the less emails you get with questions, so it's a bit of a win-win. Number 3, who this is and who this isn't for. I love this section of the sales page. Basically, this part is going to attract exactly who you want and repel everyone else. Here, you get to essentially choose exactly who you want purchasing your offer. It sounds kind of cutthroat saying, who this isn't for, but it's actually genius. Firstly, it's great because this is your business. You should really be able to sell to whoever you want to. It's your business, right? Secondly, if you're specific about the person you want to sell this product to, that means you're going to get the perfect person to buy the offer, which means that the product is going to be perfectly aligned for them, and they're going to see the best results. It's a win-win for you and your clients. With that same thinking, we can assume that listing who this product isn't for will help us filter out people that this offer just really won't be able to help, saving those people from investing in something that was never going to give them that much value in the first place. So cutthroat or just really considerate? I would say the latter. So let's talk about how to actually create this section on your page. Consider your offer and who exactly it was made for. If you don't have an ideal client mapped out yet, then I highly recommend figuring that out ASAP. Really, this is something that you should have done before you created your offer. But if you know who your ideal client is, then you should be able to list out the key traits in them that make them perfect for your product or make this product perfect for them. Then think of the opposite person and use that to help you write your "this isn't for yous." For example, if your ideal client is a self-starter, driven, independent, they would be perfect for a course where there's a lot of DIY and self-directed learning. And you could write something like, "This course is for you if You are motivated to learn and will hold yourself accountable to complete the course content in your own time. On the flip side of that, a person who you don't want to be included in this course is someone who's the opposite of those traits, or expecting something different. So you could say something like, this course isn't for you if you're looking for lots of accountability, coaching, and one-on-one direction from us. Aside from just personality traits that make people right for your offer, you can make a more tangible list of things if your product allows it. So let's use our Squarespace sales page templates as a basic example. So I would say something like, this product is for you if you already have a site on Squarespace, or if you're planning to build your site on Squarespace. And then on the other hand, this product isn't for you if your website is hosted on a platform that isn't Squarespace. Simple, right? And a quick note of encouragement for this one, including the is and isn't for you on your sales page may seem like it's going to alienate people and decrease sales. It will definitely alienate people, but this is a good thing. You only want people to purchase your offer that are the right people. Having the wrong people purchase your offer is only going to end up in disappointed people, extra admin, refunds, bad reviews, and just all around bad vibes. Sure, if you write a long list of people who shouldn't purchase, you will lose those people and their potential money. But if you get really specific about the people who should purchase, you'll attract more of these people to purchase. So really, it just evens itself out. You're making the same amount of sales, but the people are better suited for your offer. Number 4, pricing and purchase options. Another no-brainer, right? Put the price on your sales page. You'd think so, but pricing and purchasing can be a little bit of a conundrum. Do you even give a price? What if your prices vary depending on the service? How should you display your pricing? Which pricing options should you even offer? So maybe less of a no-brainer than you thought. The strategy behind pricing does depend on the type of product you're selling and how expensive it is. So let's run through and answer all of those questions. Do you even display your pricing? Always display pricing. Do not make people contact you for a price. I do go into detail on why you should display your pricing in another post, which I will link below, and why it's a bad move to display no pricing at all. Basically, my rule of thumb is unless your clients are literally billionaires, then they will likely want to see a price. So what if your prices vary depending on your service or product? If you're selling a service that has variable pricing, I recommend displaying a realistic starting at price and then prompt to contact you for a detailed quote. This still gives your customer a way to see if this is something that they can afford outright, even if it's just in the ballpark. Okay, how should you display your pricing? Make sure your price is visible and clear, and if you're using a super long sales page design, I recommend making sure it's written in multiple areas. If you're selling something that people can buy instantly off your sales page, make sure to include buy now buttons alongside your pricing options. The key is to make purchasing your product very easy and very accessible. Which pricing options should you offer? If your product is a high-ticket item, including different pricing tiers or payment plans is a great idea. Including payment plans for high-ticket products and offerings will no doubt increase your overall conversion rate. Lots of people are reluctant to make big purchases at one time, but if they see it broken down into smaller pieces, especially monthly to compare to their monthly income, it makes it much more achievable. Number 5, frequently asked questions. Always include FAQs. These are lifesavers on a sales page. I look at them as essential information that doesn't really fit anywhere else on the page, often answering questions that customers didn't even know they had in the first place. If your product is new, you may not have actual FAQs yet, but that's fine, just make them up. Consider the questions that might be asked in the future or areas where your audience might get caught up or misunderstand something, and always cover this in the FAQs. You can take these FAQ prompts from the stuff we've covered earlier, like pricing information, who is this for, what is included, and elaborate on these points if you think it'll be helpful for your audience. Of course, if you're already getting consistent questions from potential customers, then write these down, keep track of these. I always keep a running list of questions that people ask, and then if they get asked, more than a few times, aka frequently, or if it's something I think is essential to understand the offer, then they get added to the sales page FAQs. Okay, I know I said I only had 5 things, but this last one's a bit of an important bonus tip, so listen up. Good design sells. All of the sales page strategy we just discussed is incredibly important. You can't really sell anything online without a sales page, And you're going to sell a lot more if you include all of the stuff we just talked about. But as a designer, I can't skip over the importance of good strategic design. You could have all the strategy in the world, but if you don't include design in that strategy, your sales page isn't going to perform as well as it could. And of course, the opposite applies too. Pretty design with no strategy will get you nowhere. Strategic writing and strategic design go hand in hand together, and they can create a beautiful, compelling, high-converting sales page. If you are DIYing your sales page, check the links below to watch our video about why we think you should use Squarespace to build your sales page. And if you really want to make designing your sales page in Squarespace much easier, make sure to check out our Squarespace sales page templates. They're strategically designed and give you everything you need to create a sales page that actually sells. And we'll link those down below too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.